is what that's all about, because you can't get more color, better color than anything the ice plant's giving you. On any ground cover we've ever offered, it has the best color and longest lasting, easy, save time and money.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Let's work with the ground cover.
Yes.
And the three-piece hardy Amaryllis collection.
Well,
this is the, tell me about, again, hardy summer Amaryllis.
It's kind of it's like, what the heck?
An oxymoron,
we all
usually,
know
right?
the Christmas Amaryllis. We love watching them burst into bloom for about 2 to 3 weeks during the holiday season, right?
Okay.
Big, bold, beautiful flowers, awe-inspiring, get you going for the holidays. But there's some pitfalls, but they only bloom for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You have to buy them every year. That's a waste of money. So they don't cut the mustard. You can have your cake and eat it too with these, because these bloom in the summertime.
And the perennials?
And they're perennials.
How do you do that? You just change the game.
Well, the Sonatini...
That totally changed the game. The annual Christmas is no more.
You saw us in Holland. We find a breeder, started in the 90s to breed these. Took about 10 years before they hit the marketplace.
Really?
Very limited supply here on these. So it's a winter hardy Sonatini Amaryllis that produces flowers every year for July and August in the sun to part sun, same areas that the ice plant go, and this is your garden. And people will say, are you crazy putting the Amaryllis in? You got to dig those out. No, not these.
Right.
So where else
you would
do you
have normal people would think you got to put them inside or something, dig them out. They
Absolutely.
sold out last time. They sold out last February. It's now January. We're starting this season in a 24-hour event. Are we starting a little earlier this year? This is January, man.
Life's just going fast, dude.
It's going fast, but it's 2 months to spring,
Yeah.
so you snap your finger,
the
it'll
good
be
stuff
there.
goes fast.
Tell me the three that I'm getting here.
Well, we have some great stills to show you at the same time, but you're going to get a beautiful red one. You get, okay, there's all the grouping together. You get 3 different colors in here. You can't beat the color scheme here, and they are awe-inspiring. Valentino's the great big red one, about 4 inches across with the white star inside.
Take a look at the lollipop.
And a pink one with the white star as well. Now, these bloom July and August. So if you have your TV turned down, you say Amaryllis, we see them everywhere. No, turn the volume up. This is a summer blooming, winter hardy Amaryllis.
Does it sort of look like a lily, kind of sort of in that family?
It is the same family. That's probably about a 5-year-old grouping there, and you can split these up. That blooms for solid, great cut flowers, as the Amaryllis makes a great cut flower. The first season, each one of your bulbs, that's about 2 years, is going to produce 2 spikes. And you get about 4 to 5 flowers per spike. Okay. Every year, it multiplies double. And so they like full sun to part sun. They're hardy to 15 below zero.
Man.
And just been around there since around 2000 when they finally hit the market after being bred for about 12 years.
12 years. So you see what I'm getting. I always do this because this is the tough part of my job. Eventually this becomes this. That's all I gotta say. How long does it take for this to become this?
You can see these bulbs are pretty fresh looking. You're gonna get 2 flower spikes on this blooming this July and August, and each spike is gonna have about 4 to 5 flowers. And then the large plants that we have in front here are probably on their 3rd season.
Okay. Now, do you recommend, you've got them in pots here.
Well,
and they look gorgeous.
That's just yeah.
They don't have to be.
No, they'd put them in the ground and you know, buy your daylilies, buy your winter hardy hibiscus.
So here's my big question. Here's my big question. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Here we go. Here's today's special value, right? So look at this. As now, how many people? 8,000 people have dialed in for today's special value.
So look down
here. We got our ground cover here because these get about 3 inches, 5 inches.
5 inches tall.
How tall do these babies get?
These get about 30 inches.
Well, this is great.
It is.
Oh my God! Look at my God.
This spreads out too, you know, so give them spacing 20 inches apart, plant these 20 inches apart.
All this ground cover is here.
Phenomenal.
And then you got that.
Full sun, part sun.
So like love, right? And look at even the colors match. Now, so if you're getting today's special value, which a lot of people still are, this for $30. Plants, in terms of a value of what you're getting, are so incredible because for so little money, you decorate so beautifully. Your home looks so much better.
We try to bring you the rare, the hard to find, the treasure hunt items. That's what QVC is about, right? A winter hardy, Amaryllis. If you've heard of them before, you're really smart and savvy.
Christmas Amaryllis.
Those bloom 2 to 3 weeks, one and done. Got to buy them every year. So here's a chance to have your cake and eat it too. Christmas in July, we know that, and August with the Amaryllis. And then the ice plant bloom for 5 months out of the year. These are go for 2. And what a wonderful flower. No one that I know, I've never seen these in anybody's yard unless they buy them from Roberta's.
Where do you normally find, well, you don't.
No, the Sonatini.
You don't. So people there's nothing to compare this to, right?
No.
Because nobody in Arizona, southwest, or northeast has these right now.
This is such a small production on about 10 acres in Holland. The guy that grows these is named Jack O'Lean, and he's kind of a cowboy. The big growers, the big distributors come in and say, well, I want that. He says, well, no, I got that set aside for Roberta's because, they do business with us for a long time, and you just can't come in here and have my candy. Well, this is candy. This is the really good stuff.
This is in the back room, right?
That's right. Well,
like the good wine, we got the box wine up front, but here we got the reserve.
That's it.
And that's really cool. So if you take pride in the biggest investment that you have, for many of us, is our home, this is a way to really, really add some beautiful accents. What about the width over time now?
Well, you're going to see, they're going to grow probably about 5 feet wide in 5 years. And the flowers, again, about 4 inches across. This is not going to just bloom 2 weeks. It is winter hardy. It blooms for 2 months solid every year, July and August.
Aaron wants to know from PA, how many
flowers?
Physical flowers in a season.
The first season,
on one plant.
The first season, Aaron, you're going to get on each bulb 2 spikes with about 4 to 5 flowers per spike. That's about a 5-year-old grouping from one bulb. Every year it doubles.
There it is.
Every year it doubles. So cut flowers, heck yeah, put them in your vases. A winter hardy amaryllis is, who's heard of that? Sonatini is the hybrid variety, and it's only been around since about 2001.
Kevin, first quantities of the season, sold out last February,
limited
shipped
all over the world.
when you're supposed to plant them.
Absolutely, and they'll bloom this year.
We've got now 8,000 plus people who've dialed in for today's special value. This will work with the value of the day.
Yeah, this is great looking with that.
Yeah, we got more to come.
M29244. Right down there.
Gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
Sold out last March. First quantities are now available. Tell me.
And where else do you find them? I don't know.
Where we only do one oriental lily here on QVC now from you guys.
That's it.
This is a quarter-century quadrupled oriental lily.
It's the best thing out there because there's no pollen. There's about 4 to 5 times the petals as a typical oriental lily. They bloom twice as long. And again, this is from one grower in Holland. And those are real flowers, you guys, and they smell wonderful. Forget the stargazer. Forget that. This is the new thing.
The question is on my Facebook page, Rick Domeier QVC.